to go very deep with you, Jackson. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for yeah, trying to project this is spreading out to the right eyes and everything. So yes, also thanks everyone for being here. Thank you for watching. Without you, this wouldn't be as successful, of course. So yes, in the end, are we gonna have some giveaway? By the way, Jackson.
Of course.
Awesome, awesome. So if you stick to the end of this AMA, we'll also have something very special for the people who engage the most, and we have some nice questions for us. Gonna have a nice NFT drop here. And yes, please introduce yourself a bit. Thanks again for being here, Jackson, and more about you.
Okay, thank you, Henry. Thank you so much for hosting us. And special thanks to Eric, who is also our advisor, Age of Thanks advisor, who got in real early and supported us along the way. And thank you, friends, for setting this AMA up and making everything possible. Thank you so much. Well, guys, I'm Neo. I'm the founder and CEO of Age of Thanks. So let me give you a brief background on who we are. Actually, we have been a gaming studio for the past couple of years already, but we were used to be based in the APAC region. But the pandemic brought all of us back home, and we are Singaporeans. So once I reached Singapore, I realized that for the next 2-3 years, nobody's flying. So we decided to shift our operations, some of it back home. And last year, my co-founder, Maestro, came to me and talked to me about something. Said, hey, Neil, do you know what is GameFi? I'm like, I know what's game. We've been building mobile games for quite a number of years. But what is GameFi? So he started teaching me about Axis. And of course, we started playing. And so our journey started there. But after we played a few different GameFi protocols, we are like thinking, hey, we are a gaming studio. We ought to be doing something to participate in this environment. So at that point of time, there was so many copycats, so many Axis wannabe. Everybody want to be the next Axis till today. So you can see a lot of cute Pokemon like of games coming into the scene. And frankly speaking, not just now, even then, I feel it's getting old. No offense to all the games out there. If you put all these GameFi NFTs right in front of me, and you remove the name of their website, I might not recognize which NFT does it belongs to, because it all looks so similar. So at that time, we wanted to plan something really different, and so we came up with Age of Thanks.
Amazing. Thank you very much. So yeah, you guys are all a gaming studio. You guys have been developing games for a while right now. And yeah, your co-founder talked about gamify, and you figured out Axie Infinity. You went into the whole play to earn space, which is really hype right now. And yeah, you guys realized, okay, let's also ride this train and also create something on blockchain, play to earn. And you guys came with Game of Thanks. Thanks for sharing that. I think it's a smart move for sure to get into the scene. Let's go straight deeper into game of Age of Thanks. And yeah, can you tell a bit more about that? Like, where is Game of Thanks about? Can you tell more about the project?
Okay, let me give a summary on how the gameplay is going to be. Okay, so we're going to be the world first self-assembly NFT tank game in the market. And ever since we started on this journey, of course, there are some other tank-like games trying to come out as well, but we're way ahead of them in terms of the roadmap, because we already had the game in play. Actually, last year it was on Play Store, so it belongs to us. So we took it down, put it on the chain, tune it to suit the play-to-earn environment, the free-to-play environment. So here we are. So I think this is our edge moving forward. And how can players participate with us? We all know the play-to-earn part. That's the simple part. But there are a lot of scholars all around the world right now who's trying to get into the GameFi scene, and they might not have much capital to start with. So here in Age of 10, you can start for free as well. For example, a player come in, you'll be given a default free tank where you can start to play and win and farm for Brodium, which is currently an in-game credit that can be translated into war chest. So when you open up this war chest, inside are different parts to our tank. Why do I say so? Because all our tanks is divided into 4 different parts, which is the gun, the hatch, the hull, and the engine. So each part has different attributes, different rarity, different special ability attached to it. So a player can start to collect different parts, and to their freedom and preference, they can start to assemble them and mint it with us into an NFT tank. And once they do that, they can use this NFT tank to start farming for AOT token, which starts the whole the play to earn aspect, and it's available in PVE, PvP, 1v1, 7v7, and Guild War.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys have Age of Tanks. You guys play with tanks. There are 4 different parts, 4 NFTs, and you can build your own tank with and play with other players and do that. So thanks for sharing that. It's pretty straightforward. So yeah, like how how did you came up with the idea of creating this? Like next to like being in gamifying, being different of all the other play to earn games out there, which a lot of are copycats. Like how did you came up with this idea?
Okay, like I said, when we were brainstorming over what's the game that we wanted to launch, we were looking through the archives or the games that we have built previously. Then one of my crew, actually, we met each other like 20 years back in the army. So, so we were saying, hey, I mean, everybody in the Singapore needs to go to the army.
All right, fair enough.
So my crew, whom we met 20 years back in the army, so it's like saying, hey, Neo, remember our first mission together? We were in a tank mission. So I'm like, hey, that's a good idea. So at least at that point of time, even until today, I don't see much military-based NFT tank-based GameFi projects out there. So we are very refreshing. I think it's very important for that because there's so many new projects coming in every single day. I mean, good and bad, we don't know. But there's so many options right now. And people will be confused. And if they all look the same, then it's hard to, leave an impression. But at least after you hear Age of Tanks, it sticks because nobody else is doing this. And we are self-assembly NFT game, which means what? There's so many different parts, so many different permutation and combination. So you might end up at your own preference. You may choose an engine that means with a super small wheel, but you choose a super big gun on top. So it's going to look really awkward, but it belongs to you. This is your unique NFT tank with your own unique special ability. I think this is going to set us aside from all other projects out there.
Fair enough. Thanks for sharing that. So yeah, you guys went on a mission with your friends from 28 years back in the tank, and you guys, okay, let's do something with tanks. I appreciate you sharing that. So yes, the game is in development. The launch is gonna come soon. When exactly are you planning to launch?
Little correction, it's not in development. Actually, like 2 months back, tens of thousands of our community members have our battle trailer already.
Okay,
so
wow.
This is just 10% of our full game. And since day one, we said that our full game launch will be on the 22nd of February, which is coming soon, really soon.
Very
and
soon.
we are not saying it today, we are saying it 2 months back because this was already in our archive, and we were fine-tuning it to suit the current market situations. So I think this is where we are pretty confident because people can already start playing our game. And the fun part is when we first started rolling out this battle trailer, which is our demo gameplay, I think 300 over whitelisters signed up with us. So they started playing the battle trailer and we attached to them a suggestion form. So 1 week later, the results came back. And after we received the suggestions, within 1 week, we act on it and improve it.
That's amazing. That's the best way to go for it to start.
Yeah.
Like have all gameplay.
1 week later, everybody see like, wow, this is different. I mean, 2 hour suggestions. And I think this is where this is the best proof of strength and proof of concept that we are here to do.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Appreciate you sharing that, Jackson. So yes, like the whole gameplay is gonna out. You can already play it right now in alpha for whitelist. The whole gameplay is gonna be end of February. And yes, one thing the people also like to know, especially investors and people gonna play it, like who are the backers? Like who are your partners? Can you share some of that?
If you give me 2 minutes, I might be able to finish the list. Here we are very blessed and very lucky, and we feel so fortunate that we have so much good backers with us, strong VCs and partners. I mean, you guys are great. You guys are like the top 10 in your field right now. I mean, you guys were with us since day one. I mean, it's much appreciated. So give me a moment. I would like to thank everybody. On the 27th to 29th of November, we started our IDO on 3 different platforms, which is CD5, Meta Play, and Engine Starter. And within minutes, it was a total success, oversubscription, and we gained so much hype and popularity through that. And till today, I think we have around 170 KOLs mentioning about us all around the different social platforms. And especially Alex Becker mentioned us like 4 times, which literally give my crew 4 orgasms. Because most of my crew are like such a big fan of him. Actually, we kind of learn GameFi and learn more about crypto through his videos. So it was amazing. It's like imagine you're a singer and Michael Jackson tweet about you. I mean, oh my gosh. I don't know how to describe that. So upon that, we'd like to thank Conflux, Good Games Guild, and of course you guys, Coin TV Ventures, CMC, PathDAO, Infinity Gains, M6, their NFT, Acknowledger, NFT technology, they're really, really big. Supra Oracles, Certic, SpinTop, IBC, Skill Gaming, BabySwap. We are currently on PancakeSwap, BabySwap, and Maxi. So we are available in these 3 different exchanges, 2 DEX and 1 CEX. And of course, we would like to special thanks to Step VC, Vincent, who was a great mentor to us in our journey here, and Ida from Shima Capital. You guys are great. You guys kind of like spark off everything and let the world know who is Age of Tanks. And of course, Charlie from Lucid Blue. It was so nice to hear you talk about the entire environment. Learn so much from you. Artisis, FF Ventures, Red Swiss, MH Ventures, Blue Wheel, AV Star Capital, Alpha Hunt, Babylon, Chronos, Investment Solutions, Traveler Capital, Panda Capital, Investiply, Dream Ventures, Factoria, Hawk Hunters, X99, Excalibur Capital, and Pluto Digital, and many, many more. So
that's a big list. That's a big list for sure.
The whole list is on our website. I think I might miss a few out. I hope I don't. But what I'm trying to say is, I think overall, the current market situation, everybody's excited about the metaverse. Everybody's excited about GameFi right now. But please don't forget, we are in the crypto world right now. So which means we're exposed to the entire economics of the crypto scene. And recently, because we went live on Pancake, and on the 1st of December, we went live. So our all-time high was 16x. And of course, it simmered down to around 7, 8x. And after that, overall, everyone kind of launched into a bearish market right now. Like
yes.
During dinner time, I was checking. BTC went to 46k and 100. Whoa, that's scary, man. So you can see that the entire we are not exactly in the bear right now. Slightly bearish. So it might be sticking around for a while. And because we are all live, of course our prices will be affected. But I think it's very healthy. Why? Because if our price is not pegged to the big market, which means nobody's playing us.
For sure, for sure.
And since day 1 till today, in this short span of I think 2 months plus, I've conducted at least 60 AMAs.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
60.
I mean, yeah. Even in Telegram group, I never replied through text. I replied live with my handphone. I think I made a video. Why? Because we want to make sure you guys know who we are. We always want to share our thought process with our community. Like yesterday midnight, I was suddenly free for 15 minutes, so I started doing my own AMA. So this is the way we want to do it, and I think it's very important. Sure. I think overall our gameplay, because we have done 60 AMAs, I think a lot of people know about us, know about our gameplay. Some of our community know the names of our tank better than me because they already experienced it. So I think if you don't mind me spoiling your show, I would like to take this chance to share a bit more about what is going to happen in the future.
Please do.
Are we cool with that?
Sure, please do.
Okay. So I'm sorry if I'm too spontaneous. I get this complaint a lot. So
all good.
Yeah, right now we complete our IDO. It's fantastic. We got listed on Pancake. We got listed on BabySwap. Our farms and staking is available in BabySwap. 2 days ago, Beefy did a great job on us. Beefy is one of the best in his line. So our community has participated as well.
With staking, you mean?
Yeah. And Beefy is one of the best optimizer. So it's amazing. Like all these great established players are helping the project out so much. And then we went on Maxi. Like I said, current market situation, you are not going to see a pump every day. This is normal. Yesterday, I mentioned in our community, normal new retail investors, when they come into the GameFi, they are hoping to find the next axis, or are they trying to find the next 100x within a week? I mean,
Yes.
you may find the 10x, you may find the 100x, but it's like 1 in 10, but it might not last forever. The important thing is um, how the whole world know about GameFi was through Axis, right? Maybe you guys don't know it. Axis started way back, like years back.
100%. Yeah. No, that's how we started as well, right? As a guild,
It took
getting
them a
winners.
long period of time, and they
For sure.
kind of rise up to stardom during the bear, because they proved that the game is out, people is going able to play it, buy the NFTs, and start to earn money, and that's very important because I'm sure during a bear, Henry, would you really consider buying one BTC today?
Right now,
Right now,
I could start dollar cost average. Yeah.
yeah, you get what I mean. I mean, we are so experienced, and yet I'm not, because we need to stay relevant with the whole market. So
For sure.
as for now, I think we have done all our milestone, overachieved on every deadline, which is great. The CX listing should be later, but we brought it forward so that there was a continuity in all the exciting updates. And our next big event will be our INO, which is selling our initial NFTs.
Nice.
The difference is a lot of GameFi platform friends, they go to Launchpad because Launchpad has a great community. So whatever they push, it sells. Doesn't mean it's gonna work, right? So, but for our case, right after our INO, we're gonna activate our gameplay already. So which means players, community who participate in the INO, buy the NFT tanks, can straight away use the tank to activate the play to earn. And I think that's the total difference because short-term speculation is always great. I mean, it's always great. Without any speculation, we wouldn't be here today in the crypto world. However, speculation only works during the bull market. But does it mean we stop working during a bear? I think during a bear, the real solid and good GameFi platform is going to stay, survive,
Exactly.
and outshine
And
everybody else.
that's where the real development comes, right? Like in those beer markets.
I'm kind of happy recently because I don't need to keep worrying about the all-time high being a 10, 15, 20, 30. I mean, this is all pretty scary, man. I mean, if our token get too expensive too early, then how is anyone going to participate in our game?
True.
Yeah, I mean, some game when they sell their NFTs, they collect Ethereum from you, they collect BNB from you, and you must use this and earn their token. So here, when we sell our INO, we are gonna want AOT, guys. I think this is where we are very, very different. We cherish our AOT. So we're going to build all the utilities and demand for AOT token. And it's all happening in the next 30 days because we're going to do our INO and straight away live our game. And the full game launch will be on the 22nd February. And whatever you have heard just now, it's just the phase one of our game. The real fun part will be the guild war, where landowners can actually build different facilities on it to help them make more money straight away instead of short-term speculation. For example, one of the facilities is called Iron Forge. Remember, you open up war chest, then you will get two different parts, right? So let's say you get two different guns, you want to forge them into a better one. You can do that at the Iron Forge. All you need to do is to pay some AOT token. And this income doesn't come to us. It doesn't come to the developers. It goes to the person who owns the Iron Forge. So in this way, we are creating a lot of immediate profits to NFT buyers instead of hoping that today the floor price I buy is 1 ETH, tomorrow I hope it's 10 ETH, the day after I hope it's 100 ETH. Come on, man. So
I got it.
So I think our thought process is slightly different, and it might be hard for everybody to understand just by reading the ironclad paper. That's why we make it a point to stay docs and to engage in regular a meaningful conversation with our community and with all our partners. And like we also do live video updates every week on our progress. And I think it's pretty amazing that we are coming to the point where we are going to be big very soon. And like I mentioned, um, uh, recently a lot of people is concerned about the prices. It's always like this. Once you have seen a 16x, 10x is not enough.
Mm.
It's common. No matter what you do, like today, Axis is so big. Every day I hear people flooding them as well.
For
Because
sure.
because why? Intention is very important. I think I mentioned in a lot of times that we must always believe in the project that we are participating in. That's very important. If you just buy tokens, buy NFTs on hearsay, you're not going to be rich in the future. Investing in the crypto world is about accumulating assets, and accumulating assets that will bring you greater wealth in the future. And what's the best time to do it is when the assets is cheap. But of course, easier said than done.
Exactly.
When BTC is 60K, 64K, you can see people rushing in to buy as well. But it doesn't matter because why? You're not gonna sell it. So this is the way we are conducting our Age of Tank business, and very soon our game will be live. And when we go live, I'm pretty sure once the play to earn element start, and like I said, before you can start playing, you need the NFT tanks, right? And the only way we are gonna sell our NFT tanks is by collecting AOT. Which means once we start our INO, there will be a pump in the demand of AOT tokens, because if you don't have AOT tokens, you can't buy. So this is going to happen soon. For all those that have followed us since day one, I know you guys love us. Maintain your love for us. I think it's pretty worth it, and I think it's a great time to do it because right now the entire market situation is like this, but everything will speed up right after Chinese New Year. Actually, every year during the crypto season, year season, you should know. Somewhere before Chinese New Year, it will be slow. It will be the East selling, West buying, So when it's simmer down, it will be pretty fun.
Amazing. Thank you very much for your honesty here. And so the only way how you can buy the NFTs is through your own token, the AOT token. So that's a big utility, and that's also something I want to dig a bit deeper about, because like it's play to earn. People of course play to earn games because it's nice, because it's fun, but also games will completely suck have been played because there's been a good ecosystem around it, right? So can you tell me more about the play to earn aspect of Age of Tanks, like how much people can make, and like how much people have to invest to make money? Like, can you tell me more about the ecosystem, about the play to earn ecosystem?
You can spend zero money, which means you do it by labor. You start to collect your parts, sell your parts, grab some AOT, accumulate more parts, use your AOT to mint into the NFT tanks, and you can start to earn more AOTs. That is one method. The simple method would be when our INO is up.
Also with free to play, people can actually earn AOT and mint, like buy real NFTs to play the game and make more AOT.
Yeah, we are separating these two. Okay, we are not letting the free to play straight away earn AOT, because this would bring a downward pressure.
Eventually, they can still earn.
They can earn Brodium, which open up war chests, so they get the different parts. You see.
Got it. And those different parts are real NFTs, which they can also sell.
They can also sell, because let's say I'm someone who want to participate in Age of Tanks, but I don't have the time to place for so long to get all the different parts. So if someone got all the parts ready, you can sell it to me. In this manner, the free-to-play community can also earn money, but it's not bringing a direct downward pressure to our AOT token. So this is the way we separate it, and of course, because we can assemble and disassemble, so people will be willing to assemble once they got 4 parts. You see, in the future, you can disassemble them as well. Because imagine, let's say 3 out of 4, you got the nice matching component, and suddenly you got a small wheel. But because you want to start making money, go ahead, mint it the NFT and get started. But as you play, you got more money, you open up more war chests. Oh, finally you got that matching engine. You see, dismantle it, from the awesome tank that you always long for, and you can do it with us. So it is slightly deeper and more complex than a lot of the options out there. So this is how we are doing it. And like I say, landowners, because of the genre of our game, there can be different facilities on it. So which means one of it, you can build a duke system. So you can build your own empire with an arsenal of tanks, and being the guild master, you can start to participate in guild war, which means what? You can compete in different campaigns to snatch for resources. Something like Clash of Clans. That's refreshing.
Got it.
Yeah, and last month we just signed a collaboration with one of the biggest VR and AR manufacturer in China.
Okay, wow.
So my team is working with them. This is not so soon. I'm not going to overpromise, but we are in the midst of integrating it. So I hope that somewhere maybe later this year, you can be wearing your VR, AR, drive your tank around our metaverse, and earn money. I think this is the best that we can offer right now.
That's cool. That's cool. Awesome. Congrats with that. That's huge.
Thank you.
Nice. Thanks. So yeah, people can, like, it's even free to play, and people can then buy campaigns and everything, collect war chests, and those war chests are actually real NFTs. You can build your tank, and from there you can start earning more. But how much, people can earn, for example, daily or weekly?
I can't guarantee you the date math is not fair. But what I'm trying to tell you is, like my experience playing with Axis, if you manage to buy the NFTs early, you're gonna break even very fast, because not only from the game itself, the economics, from the token appreciation as well. You get what I mean? So it's like a double play. So like right now, I think it's the best time. Of course, till today, I've not released the exact date of the INO, and some of our community is anxious because they really want to participate with us. The reason why we are not releasing the exact date yet is because we are working with a few big launch pads, the biggest in the market, and we are coordinating the dates so that it will be one solid pump right up.
Amazing.
Yeah, so because of that, I can't announce the date right now. But once I announce the thing, once I announce the exact date, things will go into to Gear 7. So I'm urging everyone who have followed us since day one, and new people who have followed us, please go to YouTube, please go to our Twitter, please go to everything. You can see that we're all around. We have been making a lot of noise for 2 months, and as we make noise, we are delivering our game bit by bit. And I think this is the most important part, because I have a feeling that this bearish market is going to eliminate at least 70% of the GameFi protocols out there. Yeah, and it's a good news, it's a bad news. Bad news is there might be a lot of people disappointed. But the good news is those that survive and prove that they already are capable of delivering a game, they are going to be really, really awesome.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree there with you.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. One other thing about the tokenomics, really, is like one utility is, of course, you can buy NFTs with AOT. But like if you buy NFTs, for example, with AOT, what happens with the AOT? Is it gonna get burned, or how do you keep the price of AOT up? Because if people play and earn AOT and sell it, then it's like that will drop the price, right? So can you tell me a bit about how you keep that price standing?
A good question. A lot of games choose the two coins, the two tokens method, where they put all the selling pressure on one coin and their governance token on one side. It's pretty cool, but basically there will be nothing you can do to help that coin anymore, because the only thing that people do with that coin is getting out. You see, here in AOT, we do a single token ecosystem. So which means we're either going to be very difficult, or we are going to be really, really big. Why? Because anybody that wants to get into AOT, they need this token, right? So the selling pressure is absorbed by the demand straight away. And everywhere you are in the game, if you want to perform some tasks to benefit your income, you need to give us AOT again, you see. So we are creating a lot of demand for it.
So like when you buy NFTs, for example, with AOT, where is that AOT going? To your guys' wallet, or?
Yeah. So a portion of it will be burned, but there's an algorithm that we actually included in our ironclad paper already, which will balance out daily how much is in, and a percentage will be burned, and a percentage will be used to divide out among all the energies possible in the players. You get what I mean?
Um,
Like
yes,
for example,
yes.
there's 10,000 players. There's like 20 energy each. So you're looking at 200,000 energy. So this amount of rewards is going to be, available for the amount of rewards every day. You see.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay.
So
Nice.
we are making sure that the
I
demand and
like
supply.
that. I like that. So nothing new got minted. A very little amount get burnt. So everything where you get bought from that will go back to the rewards. So like okay, that's nice. I like that.
And I think one most important part of our tokenomics is, if you realize our founding team, our vesting is like one of the longest in the market I ever heard.
You're festing.
My vesting for my founding team,
How long is that?
17 months.
17 months. Wow.
I think it's pretty long.
We have 12 months cliff, and then also like 24 months fasting or something. So that's also a very long time.
Yeah. I mean, we are thinking long term. I mean, when we first started
100%. 100%.
to people our tokenomics, I'm like, wow, you're waiting 2 years. I'm saying, I think we are slightly different because the game was already almost ready, even before we came into the GameFi scene. You see, we
Alright.
are raising money to build the game only. So a lot of our portion of the money we raised previously is spent on marketing, and that's how it got us to 170k. Or that's what got us to UniX. You see.
For
So
sure, for sure. Thanks
I'm
for sharing that. So the game was almost already developed, and you just get it into the blockchain. So it's yeah, it's gamified. Thanks for sharing that. That was about the tokenomics. The other things like yeah, about the goals and challenges and everything. Also, people like to hear about that as well. It's like, okay, tell me one or a couple big challenges you guys had and how you guys overcome it. That
I
says a
think
lot about it as well.
I think our biggest challenge is language, because I mean, I can speak English, I can speak Mandarin, I can speak a few dialect, but every week we are looking at the breakdown of our visitors to our site and to our demo gameplay. Every week, a new country pop up that is like thousands of people visit us. So
Nice.
I mean, and every week is different. So I'm still trying to study this pattern, but it only goes to show me that there's still a lot more territories that we have yet to cover. Actually, why we work with so many different VCs? If you notice, they are all based in different parts of the world,
Hmm.
and everybody is busy in the crypto world. I'm sure you know what I mean. I mean, attending 20 Zooms a day is like normal. It's like a relax. It's like a
Yeah.
relaxed day. So we are realizing that a lot of the context and VC that we onboarded, all the resource start coming in already. So different countries start to pop up. So to me, managing the community is like one of the toughest challenges we have to face, because this is our first GameFi project. We used to be
Yes.
on the mobile game sweatshop. We just code, you see. So this is different to me, and like I'm not even sure if the founder appearing on screen every week whether it's right or wrong, but we're trying our best. So I think this is a great challenge for me. So I can't non-stop hire staff all around the clock to do that. So sometimes some questions or some activities might be not that great, and I think this is one aspect that we need to focus on. It's a funny thing that a lot of our VC stores, hey, you guys are great at marketing. I'm like, I think this is my weakest link.
Mm.
We are trying our best, doesn't mean we are good at it. I mean, we can strive to be better, but I think it's going to be a lot easier, because by this month our game is going to go live. So, which means we can officially start to work with game guilds, like you guys, like some others like GGG, M6. So you guys are the pros, man. You guys manage your community so well. So I think this is going to help us a lot. So it's going to put us back into the development seat, where we can focus on building the best game experience.
Exactly. You focus on your expertise, and the other thing gets handled by the other experts. I got it. Thanks a lot for sharing that. So yeah, community could be a challenge, especially if there are so many languages coming out and everything. But I think you guys gonna handle that well. Next to that, yeah, you said the game is coming out completely end February. short-term goals or long-term goals? Like, where do you see this? Where do you see this going, Age of Tanks?
I think it's going to be amazing because Age of Tank is our flagship project for our Definition Studio. Our studio is called Definition Studio. It's a wordplay. We're trying to combine DeFi and nation. So we are trying to redefine the nation by setting a great example. And we are set to be one of the top incubators for GameFi cryptopreneurs to come in and to help them do it. Us coming from a traditional background, so building games is easy for us. Okay, so GameFi, we just experience it. It's fun, it's tiring, but it's worth it. And now we know what are the things that we have done right and done wrong. We are in a very good position to help young cryptopreneurs come in, and I see a lot of potential in that. For example, there might be some college student out there whose Instagram followers have like 2 million already, and he might not be earning money from it yet. You see, of course, he can choose to do some product placement. Yeah, that's not really a career, but if today we incubate them, and for example, Henri, let's say you have 2 million followers on your Instagram, and I say, let me make a game. We call it Henri game, and we shape it around your life. You get what I mean? I'm sure you can get 2 million of your followers to buy your NFTs, and straight away you are going to be one of the best GameFi projects of the year. I mean, stories like this sticks better than I think JP Morgan CEO come out and say support NFT. You wouldn't go and buy it because that CEO told you something, right? So I think the world is changing, and we are in a very good position to help them do that. And we're going to create a marketplace so that we can link all the good programmers, contract writers, and everyone together. So we hope to be like a layer one in GameFi, where we are one stop to help cryptopreneurs and to push them to all our current VCs, launchpads, exchanges. I think it's going to be amazing.
I like that a lot. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, the whole thing is changing. The crypto space is changing. Like 2 weeks is like a year in real life in the crypto world. Things are moving very fast. Things are changing really fast. Also marketing wise, like strategy wise, things are like changing really quickly, and you have to always stay up to date and understand what works. So yeah, I completely align with you here. So yeah, we've been speaking about you, the game itself, the tokenomics, the goals, challenges. This is something else. Like for me, I've got a much better understanding. For me, like some specific questions that I want to hear, like got handled pretty well, really well actually. And is there anything else that you like to add? Maybe something that I forgot to ask you, something that you like to share here with us and the community.
I think I pretty much said what's on my mind. So that guys, we're doing it live. I think I'm giving Henri a hard time. We actually have some key points that we wanted to go through, but whatever we are saying is all not on the key point. So this is real. This is honest. I think this is how we define ourselves. So I don't have much to add, but I'm open to take any questions.
Amazing. So yeah, the community also filled in some questions and got some questions for you, because everyone is very interested and of course want to win some AOT as well. So yes, I'm gonna start with some questions of the community we got here in the chat right now, and I want to share one question from Eshi Bernardo. He's asking, will the game be available on both mobile and PC?
Every time I get asked this question, I think it's very amazing because we came from mobile game background. But right now, the entire GameFi scene is more suited on the web. So
starts with web, all of them.
Yeah, but going on app is the easy part for us, and it's in the pipeline. We will do it when the demand rise. So it's not a technical problem for us at all.
All right, amazing. Thanks for sharing that. I got another question from Reinar. He's asking about NFTs, like how many NFTs are needed to play the game, and you kind of already answered that because it's free to play. But how many really do you need to get it rolling?
7 would be great because we have 1v1, 7v7. So if all 7 is yours, you control the narrative better.
All right. Yeah, if you got several, it's better, but you can also play with none, right? So that you can play with one free you get.
Okay, 7 is the best actually.
7 is the best. All right. If you have 7, you could like you will own the tanks. He's saying. All right. So I got another question from Pia. He's already playing Age of Tanks, and he's been following you guys. So he's asking like, what do we expect when the game version 1.0 gets released? Like, will there be a PvP game similar to World of Tanks? Like, how like what will change and what is really like?
Everything our community has tried, okay, is not going to be around anymore. It will be a full upgrade. So
Right.
yeah, it's a full upgrade. We're trying to push out the upgrade in 11 days actually, but I've not done an official announcement. We're trying to make sure that on the 15th, you guys can pledge your AOT with us and start playing our NFT tanks for Rhodium, which would allow you to get more parts in the future. So this is something which I haven't done an official announcement. You guys are like almost the first to hear this. So the fun part is what? Because we haven't done our INO, we have not started selling our NFT tanks. But on the 15th, what we're trying to make sure is you get to play these NFT tanks already. Then you can get to see all the different permutations already, and you start to study the pattern, like which specialty is better to counter each other. This experience is free for you. You just need to pledge your AOT with us, a very, very small amount to make sure that you're part of our fan. And in the meantime, you can win Rhodium already. And every day, I'm going to do like a champions board. The top 10 players, we're going to give you free AOT airdrops as well. This is all the way before the INO. So we want, it's like, let's say now, right now, I want to go and buy a Tesla. I want to test drive it. So what we are trying to push on the 15th is like a test drive. Go and play, go and assemble, go and try all our NFT tanks. Then, okay, you like it? When we push our INO, then you will buy. So again, this is a weird practice in the current GameFi scene right now. GameFi scene is like, I'm raising money from you to sell you something that I haven't built. So after I build, you're gonna buy it first, but you're not gonna use it yet. You're gonna use it in the future. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing wrong, because everything is moving very fast. But we're like old school, you see. We used to roll out the game only when it's completed. So we decided that right now in this market situation, we're gonna stick to our old school methods. So we're gonna show you everything we have. Try it out. And if you are pleased with it, and when I ask you to participate in the INO, you'll be a more willing buyer. So this is the only thing different from our timeline in our Iron Card paper that we change. But we change is because we want to give you the best experience in the market, in the current market situation. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I like it. Thanks a lot for sharing this, Jack. I like that. So yes, we got another question of Kirk. He's asking, will Age of Tanks also have UniX themed NFTs?
Of course. Hey guys, you have not been really watching our Age of Tank website. If you see inside our special advisors, it includes Eric from UniX, and we even created avatar for him. And this is going to be an NPC inside our game.
Nice.
We promise this to our dearest partners. I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Also, the guilds for the guild, right? They have also like a proud feeling being part of UniX and in the game. I think that's a great idea for sure.
I mean, among all the guilds, I think you guys will be the first one to have the NPC inside our game.
Nice. Very proud of that. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. We got another one from Prodigy, and this is about the scholarship model. Like, is there will be there any scholarship model, or have you thought about something? Can you share more about that?
There will be scholarship program, of course. This is almost become like the staple of GameFi already. So
Yeah.
So the function will be there as well. We are calling it the Concat Academy, where you can have scholars to assist you to farm for our AOT tokens. And upon all that, we are going to push a rental system in the future as well. Because sometimes when you participate in the guild wars, you might not have all 7 tanks that is suitable for the battle. There might be one significant tank out there that you know someone have it, and you can rent it from him to ensure that you win in this campaign. You get what I mean? So the option is slightly more flexible. Yeah. So we have it.
All right, great. Appreciate for sharing. We got another one from Gabriel. He's sharing like, from my understanding, the game and competition really revolves on the parts, right? The more parts you have and the better parts you have, the stronger tank you have, and the stronger tank you have, the more rewards you get. Is it like that?
The stronger tank you have, the odds of you winning is higher. Whenever you
All
win, you'll
right.
be rewarded. Yeah,
Okay, got it.
yeah.
Pretty straightforward here. Also, how many parts do we expect in the game? Three, four. I think you shared four, but then you said seven. Like with seven, that's the best.
Um, all tanks are made of four parts, you see. But because our current gameplay, be it PvE or PvP, they are available in 1v1 and 7v7. So like I said, if you own all seven tanks, all fantastically strong tanks, your
yes.
odds of winning is really high. So it increases your chance to make more tokens with us.
All right.
And
Gotcha.
the more tanks you have within your account, the energy per day will be increased also. Yeah. It only makes sense to reward
Yeah.
the rich and brave.
Yeah. So the better tanks. So the better tanks, the more you win, and the more you win, the more you earn.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Amazing. Thanks for sharing that. We got the last question. Are there any exciting partnerships coming out? Like something you're excited about, something you want to share about the near future? What's going to happen?
Yes, there's actually quite a few big partnership coming up. Really, really big. Final stages of collaboration. But as you know, we signed a lot of NDAs, so I couldn't tell them now. But if you notice, every week we are announcing new partnerships. So I think what is our main edge and biggest difference between us and other projects? I think we are real good hustlers, guys. We really hustle hard. And for all those partners that work with us, they realize that we never sleep. You can get our team at 8 a.m. You can get our team at 4 a.m. and the energy is the same. So I think this is our pride. Although this is our first time venturing into the GameFi scene, it's tiring, but it's kind of a very exciting journey that we never get to experience last time. Because last time we take 1 year, we build a game, roll it out. It takes time to manifest. When there's time to rest. But right now, everything is charging forward.
Moving so fast. Yes. Yeah. I feel it.
So it's fun. I'm glad our crew enjoy it. So we're gonna stay this way. And today, I think is one of the most honest AMAs that I have done. Because I see
Okay. Wow.
no,
I like
no,
that.
I think you're a nice guy. So basically, I'm not following everything. Am I supposed to even take this paper? Not cool, right? Yeah.
What?
So
What? What? What?
no, I think we
What
have
happened over there?
some questions you wanted to ask me. I mean, this is only normal in every show, right? But today
Yeah.
we are not taking on it. Everything is free play. So I'm glad you allowed me to do so. And why is it
For
that
sure.
I want to do it this way? Is because I really want to let everyone out there understand our thought flow. I think this is very important. I mean, if only I know who's Satoshi. If only I know what Satoshi is thinking, man. Then you get what I mean? At least I
I
will
get.
have I will have some impression when BTC is not going to be 46K and 64K instead, right? So I think this is how we roll, and we're enjoying it. We hope our friends and our partners enjoy it, and no matter what we do, there will be people loving us, there will be people flooding us. I kind of enjoy it because it gives us more fire and motivation to prove that we are not a 15x coin or 15x token. I personally feel once our game go live, we should be looking at around $2 to 250. It will only
Okay.
make sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a spurt up, right, from here.
No, I mean before we even raw alpha launch, we hit $1.60 already. So what's stopping us from exceeding our all-time high? You see, but
For sure.
there's always a time for pump. There's always a time where there's market correction. No one can stop that. Not so. We are not Satoshi. We're not God. We do our best, and I'm sure the market will take care of the rest because I'm smelling that 70% of the projects out there is going to die off. Why? Because they might hit an all-time high of what 10x, 20x, then their coin crashing to below IDO price, and they realize they got no money to develop the game. They don't know how to develop the game. Then it's a failed project.
100%.
So,
100%.
so here our game is ready. You see, we are just launching it part by part at the right timing for better marketing purposes. So, yeah, I think I'm personally, I'm still buying in.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
yeah, we're buying. Why not?
Of course. Why not? Why not?
Because I know that once I do my INO, the market is gonna need it. Because we are pretty strict about that. No AOT, you can't buy our NFT. So all
Hey,
the big
so,
players who
so everyone, like, the time is here right now. Jackson is saying like we're gonna have the I know before, like after the I know we're gonna skyrocket like above 8 all-time high. If you trust Jackson, if you trust believes his passion, and if you love his attitude, which I love your passion and love how excited you are about this. And that's also one really important thing where I'm looking at. It's like the team, the CEO, the founders, like how passionate are they, how excited are they, and that's really where the grind comes from, right? It's like because you can have a team, but if they're not very excited, they know where they're standing, right? And then like it's like it shows up in the project. So yeah, like I really appreciate your excitement, really appreciate you being so involved within the project and doing so many AMAs as well. That also shows that you want to spread out the word and get as much eyes on the game as possible. So again, yeah, like thanks a lot for being here. Thanks a lot for having the 61st AMA with me. um, like, are there some last final words we want to share before we're gonna end this amen?
uh, there's one phrase which I really enjoy. In the word GameFi, the word game comes first. So that's what we are trying to focus on. So there's always a time for something, and now is the best time for us to focus on our game, which is coming up really soon. And we're gonna let you try it out before buying our NFT tanks. I think this is unprecedented. So not a lot of
Awesome.
games dare to do this, you see. Because after you try it out, if you don't like it, you're not gonna participate.
Awesome.
Right? But we are putting it on the line, on the challenge. That's how we like to do it. And I'm pretty sure this would bring a very positive effect to the sale of our INO, which is gonna be a great success.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Thank you very much, Jackson Neo. Thank you very much for being here. The CEO and the founder himself of Age of Tanks was here, shared all special and everything about Age of Tanks, the tokenomics, everything that is important to know as an investor, as a player. If you just joined, just check out, start from the beginning, check out everything is going to be shared everywhere. We also had some questions answered from the community. If your answer was questioned, we will contact you and we'll ask you for a wallet address, and you will get some tokens gifted by Jackson. Thank you very much for that, Jackson.
Thank you.
And again, everyone, thanks for being here. Thanks for yeah for checking it out. Thanks for being in our community as UniX. We all love you. You guys are amazing. And again, Jackson Neo, CEO, founder of Age of Tanks. Thank you very much. This was it, and we will see you in the next AMA in the community. And like, if you guys want to know more about Age of Tanks, follow everything, follow their Twitter. All the links gonna be here down below, so you can also follow their community and see everything we're there about, and stay tuned with everything they're gonna launch.
Thank you.
Jackson, and we.